And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Got a nice program lined up for you. I'm going to show you a crypto that's 4 cents. It's 4 cents right now. There's no restrictions to buy it. You're allowed to buy it. You can't buy XRP in the United States, but you can buy this. We're going to go over that one. It's going to be worth a ton because it's going to move all the stocks, bonds, derivatives, and all that stuff. You have no idea how much R3's Corda platform is going to be used. I'm going to use XDC. It's going to be massive. I mean, if XRP hits 10 grand, this one's got to be at least half. Because XRP is going to be tokenizing everything. But this is pretty close. We got stocks, bonds, derivatives, and everything. It's just amazing. Every stock market in the world is going to run on R3 Corda. Vancity XRP. I unsubscribed from all the other bullshit YouTube channels today. I can't even really. I used to listen to like 8 of them, and I whittled down, and now it's kind of like, honestly, I can't listen to that shit anymore. Because they talk about the same fucking thing every show, right? XRP trial. What else? They get a couple tweets going. They have lawyers. I'm just sick of listening to that stupid fucking shit, So I just don't even listen to them at all. And I hear all the sponsor shit. You got to go on and on. Their news goes into their sponsors. I don't want to hear all that fucking advertising shit, all right? That's why I pay with YouTube so I don't have to get commercials. Now I got to listen to them do more fucking commercials and promote all kinds of dumb shit. Scammy shit's going to get me wrecked. So I hear you on that. Coin Hunter, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Who's the first person today on the show? Well, besides Crypto Hulk, Gianni, welcome. And TP Fan, Gianni the Wise One. Let me scroll down. I got to get to work today because I got some information today. Jason Trahan just joined the membership. Very good. Awesome. Brent, wow, I got notification way after you were live. Huh. Let's get wrecked. This is the greatest channel to get wrecked in. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. Everything I say on the show is bullshit, okay? I don't know anything about nothing. If I tell you to buy something, don't get it, all right? And, everything I say is a complete lie. So there you go. Sherry D showed up. Let's go. First, it comes first. First, I want to show you R3 and Ripple partnership. Okay. Ripple and R3 achieved breakthrough in cross-border bank payments. So they were working together at one point in 2016. They had a little bit of a rift, and they parted their ways. Before they left, R3 sued XRP, Ripple, because they wanted like 1 billion XRPs. They weren't leaving that partnership. They wanted the XRPs bad. Yes, I remember that court trial. That was some years back. I think when I first got into crypto, it might have just ended, I think, or they were going through it back in 2020. But I wanted you to see this because R3 and Ripple were partners, okay? They're still using each other's platforms and stuff. They aren't buddy-buddy today. Here's your articulo. We're going to start off. Now, the articles I'm going to show you later are not in English, so you have to translate it. It'll offer you an opportunity, I think, at the top of the page, because when I get news, it's from all around the world. And American news filters shit out to where you can't see it. That's where I come in to help you see stuff. The title of this one is Fund Administration Apex partners with Deutsche Börse Crypto Finance for Structured Products. Now, if you read that title, it doesn't even sound like anything at all. I heard something about crypto, but I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Okay. Let's get into this one. Today, Crypto Finance said it was partnering with global fund administration Apex Group to offer institutional grade. Oh, better start listening now. Crypto products. Whoa. Swiss-based Crypto Finance is FINMA regulated and a subsidiary of Deutsche Börse Group. Apart from asset management, it offers crypto brokerage. See, they're getting this all ready for the stock market, okay? It offers crypto brokerage, custody, staking, tokenization, all this shit. Oh my God. I'm showing you XDC. We'll get there. Hold on. In quarter two, the two firms will cooperate to offer exchange-traded products and actively managed certificates backed by digital assets. Oh, man. The intention is to target banks, asset managers, and family offices. Oh, God, that's all the money. Think I want to cry. Apex Group, hey, look, the adults are coming in. The adults are here. They're setting up shop. If you don't get this shit now, you ain't going to ever get it. And you're not going to get XDC for 4 cents, maybe $4,000 for one. Okay, like I'm serious. Apex Group plans to operate a Swiss independent securitization SPV, providing its usual administration, trustee, and reporting service, leveraging crypto finance infrastructure to issue structured products. Today's announcement is important next step. Our global strategy. Are you hearing this? We're talking global strategy. Institutionalizing digital markets, meaning crypto all over the place. Okay, that's the translation right there. Enabling institutional, these are when businesses come in and they'll buy billions and trillions, actually trillions. They'll probably even buy $100 trillion of crypto. You know what the market cap? My God, this is going to be like insane. You're getting in at 4 cents. You're going to be a fucking legend. Okay. Enabling institutional capital to access this digital asset class, enabling institutional money to buy hundreds of trillions of dollars of crypto. That's what they're basically saying. Institutional capital to access this digital asset class. Oh my God. You have no idea. Like this is like they're getting set up. Okay, they're ready to go. We'll talk about what's going on. Why aren't we rich now? We'll talk about that in a minute. They are familiar with the traditional markets and so forth. The partnership with Apex combines the expertise in our respective fields to other professional investors, trusted partners, to help them set up what? To help them set up their crypto-related investment products. They're getting the world ready. This Deutsche Börse and the Apex and shit, they're going to help the world set up their crypto-related investment products. They're working on this right now. You just got to be patient. I don't like it, but I will when the end is, so I just got to fucking wait. What does it take, a year from now, 6 months, 2 years? I don't know. I'm just going to be fucking rich. That's what I know. So I'll just go on about my life. Then one day, I check my ledger and I'm like, holy fuck, I got like $50 million in there. Jeez. Okay, that's what's going to happen. I can't tell you when the shit. That's why I'm reading to you, to let you know they're setting up the world right now. They're helping the world set up their crypto-related investment. But when are they going to get done? I don't fucking know. I don't care. Just I know what the end game is. We're rich. Okay, that's why I'm reading you this article. They're working on it now. Right now, they're hooking up all the stock exchanges in the world. I don't know how long that shit takes. They're working on it right now. Now, you wouldn't know from reading this article, there's no mention of Ripple, any crypto companies at all. Nothing that you'd see, tokenizing an art fund. I mean, if you really didn't know what's going on here, this article would put you to sleep, okay? But Crypto Hulk's going to lift the curtain up and show you what's under the hood of the car. Eric Goldsmith, thanks for your donation to the channel. After watching for a year, I joined your channel. Oh, None of the come on in type peeps ever impressed. Now you continue to receive much deserved catch-up Skeeter donations. Thanks again, Hulk. That's pretty cool, man. I wish you luck. I wish all of us luck. I don't know when it's going to be, Eric, but I mean, we just got to just keep pushing on. You know, fuck it. If it takes time, then it does. I mean, I don't have at least I'm showing you they're hooking all the stock exchanges up. That's fucking progress. It's not like you're just sitting there. It just says they're helping the world hook them up. So there you go. Beta to alpha. Thank you very much for that. Is XDC E the same as holding XDC? I don't know what XDCE is, so just go with the XDC. How we get the goods. You have to find an exchange that has XDC. If you go to CoinMarketCap or something, it'll probably show you what exchanges carry it. But somebody here knows. And this person here, I'm on a fixed income. I'm lucky to have what I have. Well, this is the channel for you to learn about the future and how you're going to get rich. Oh, yeah. Let's go with the first article. This is not actually an article. It's a website. And this is from 2018. Well, gee, now the dumb shit will be like, well, why are we reading stuff from 5 years ago? I only have 3 minutes to watch your show. You got to tell me how to get rich in actually 1 minute. Wow. Hey, get off the channel, okay? Don't waste your time on the channel. There's just too much bullshit on my channel. You don't need to be here. All right. I sent you that link. Hopefully that one's in English. If not, go to the upper right corner. You see a little box. You push the English button. Oh, Jason, watching from the oil field in West Texas, so ready to retire. Do you hold XDC? And if not, why? Jason, 3 years ago, I got into crypto. I had a certain amount of money, and my eye was on XRP, and I had to take a loan out because I didn't have all the money I wanted to. And I bought whatever XRP I could afford at 15 to 23 cents or something, 25 cents, or whatever the hell I stopped at. That was my limit. I dumped it all into XRP just because I still feel this way, like it's the ultimate crypto. I know there's not as much noise with XDC and XLM. Like they're very quiet. Not like XRP, man. They're on blast like all over the whole world and shit, right? But the other two are quiet. Should I have bought all three? Yeah, probably should have. I got VeChain. I got the same. Let's say if I have 10,000 XRP, I got 10,000 VeChain. I'm expecting to get the flare drop. I missed the first one or something. I don't know if they had it. So maybe I'll get the other ones because maybe I don't think I had my flare registered correctly on my ledger. I don't know. So we'll see. So to answer your question, I don't have any XDC because I ran out of money because I don't know everything. I'm not a financial advisor. You're working in an oil field. I worked in law enforcement. This is not my area of specialty. But I did do a lot of investigation work and stuff in my former line of work. So I'm used to like digging up information and finding stuff. And I mean, I'll tell you what, do one of these and pick any of them, any of the good ISO 20022 cryptos that use that messaging, or get any of the X's. If you just buy one, you're cool. Get Quant, or I don't care whatever the fuck it is, you know, you're going to be rich. Now, I don't know how rich. I mean, what's rich? I mean, I don't know. Maybe XRP only goes to $500. Maybe the other ones go to 10,000. I don't know. I mean, I have a pretty good idea on some stuff, but we all kind of just have to take our risk. And that's really, I mean, I'm not putting any money more in. I set a limit, just like gambling. If I go gambling, I'll go down, I'll have like $300. And I'll leave like my wallet somewhere else, like in the room safe or whatever, put it in the safe. And when I go gamble, I only have like $300 or $400. That's it. And then, so I set a limit. So that's what I did with crypto. It's the same thing. Right now it's gambling. We're in a speculative market with crypto. It's all gambling. We don't know what the fuck's going to happen with regulations and laws and stuff. I know I don't give a fuck what laws are made when it comes to crypto. I don't care. No one's taking my shit. I'm not paying 30-40% tax. They can go eat shit for that. I might consider paying 10%, but if it's any more than that, I ain't paying that shit. I lost my fucking wallet, and Juan Gomez in Mexico cashed it all out. Sorry, I don't have it. You know, it's just how it works. So I always pay taxes, of course. I would never do anything to evade taxes because I know all this is being recorded. But just somehow somebody stole my fucking crypto. I don't know how it happened, but his name's Juan Gomez, and he's in Mexico. So, yeah, there's your answer. Let me go up to this article now. Deutsche Börse. Here we go again with that Deutsche Börse. We're going to find out what the hell that is. And then HQLAX, partner to build securities lending solution. A lending solution, really? On the R3 Corda blockchain platform. That's XDC. This is fucking major, okay? Let's continue. This is articles from 2018. Remember, R3 and Ripple partnered up in 2016. Was that? Yeah, 2016. I think around 2017, 18, they split. That's just the time that this article we're reading right now, 2018. So, Deutsche Börse Group and HQLA have signed a letter of intent to form a strategic partnership for the creation of an innovative securities lending solution. Really? Now, that's very interesting. Using the R3 Corda blockchain. So they're going to lend securities. Never heard of that. That's why it's innovative. Using Corda's unique blockchain technology, the partners will build a fully integrated front-to-back operating model to facilitate more efficient collateral management of high-quality liquid assets. I'm going to paraphrase a lot of this because it would take me 30 minutes just to read this whole website announcement. So here I go. I'm going to start pulling out stuff at random. And I'll tell you what paragraph I'm in. So first paragraph. So right now we're in the second paragraph. Okay, according to the most recent Basel, here we go again, Basel 3. What does Basel do? The global banking industry reported holdings of $11 trillion. The trading layer will be delivered exclusive by Deutsche Börse Eurex repo platform, which will enable market participants to leverage existing connectivity to the market leading Euro repo servers. Deutsche Börse Group will in addition assume a lead role in custody agnostic post-trade processing layer, which is designed to interoperate, there you go, with multiple collateral agents and custodians. This thing is massive. Basel is in charge of banking. Now we're going to get banks linked in to the stock market. Do you see how huge this will be for XDC crypto? It's not going to be 4 cents. If you're ever thinking about getting it, now is probably a good fucking time, all right? The partnership is expected to foster market adoption for both trade execution and post-trade processing. Next paragraph, where it says the securities lending market. Let me see what's in here. The securities lending market has long played an important role in high-quality liquid assets portfolio management. However, listen to this, incumbent operational bottlenecks. See, the incumbents are all the middlemen. They're about to get wiped out, okay? That's why these middlemen are probably bribing all these politicians, hey, shut down this crypto stuff. We don't want it. We don't, because they're going to be out of a job, okay? However, incumbent, those are the bad people. Operational, a bottleneck is when things get all fucked up, okay? Because you got to pay this bill, and then you got to pay this person to pay that one, the tool, then process the trade. Just too many people in the middle. They're getting their heads chopped off. They don't want it, okay? In Europe alone, there exist over 40 central security depositories. So these are probably all these intermediaries who are going to go bye-bye. Says here, HQLA will help market participants redistribute collateral liquidity more efficiently by improving interoperability for pools of securities and stuff. Next paragraph, in a traditional settlement, legal title. So you're going to have in the second sentence of this paragraph, talks about a legal title transfer of basket of securities will be achieved by the transfer of ownership. So what we got going on here, all the middle people, all the people in the middle that take care of transferring the title, they're all gone. They're wiped out. Their jobs are gone. Millions of them all over the stock markets of the world, their jobs are fucking gone. Okay? We're going to enter into a world where people aren't going to have jobs. I'm telling you, I think the population is going to have to really, really shrink because there's no jobs. Crypto is going to wipe out all these jobs. They're talking to you. They're telling us right here, you're going to be able to be doing all this trading. There's going to be no stockbrokers, nobody handling the legal title information. None of these brokerage firms are going to be they're going to be firing 90% of their employees. It's going to be really fucked up for all these people. It's going to be good for us because that's how this crypto, that's how we get rich, by just what's going on right here. Next paragraph. The strategic partnership between Deutsche Börse Group and HQLA brings the HQLA collateral lending solution built on Corda one step closer to production. That means they're getting very close. Corda is the platform that R3 built, and the XDC runs on Corda. Next paragraph, Guido Strohmeyer commented. Next paragraph, David E. Rutter, CEO of R3. So here's what R3 had to say. Partnering with a market leader like Deutsche Börse Group is a major milestone for HQLA and Corda. It's the perfect choice of platform. Oh man, see that? It was built from the ground up to enable businesses in complex and often highly regulated markets to overcome real-world challenges like those associated with securities lending. All these people are going to be out of a job because of this. Next paragraph, where it says Felipe Sale, executive manager. They're talking about securities lending. Deutsche Börse is embracing distributed ledger technology. Oh man, I love the sound of that one. This way, the last paragraph in that sentence, this way, Deutsche Börse supports market participants to deal with the global regulatory framework while reaping the benefits of a leading-edge distributed ledger technology. What is going to make us rich, everybody, is global regulatory framework. I've been saying that for like 3 years, okay? I've been hammering away on that. I've been hammering away on the United States Code, but we don't have anything with crypto. See, we got no regs anywhere. That's why nothing's happening right now. When you see we get global crypto regulation, hang on tight, because that XDC is not going to be 4 cents. I bet you just shoots right to $1,000 to $3,000, just like that, bam, overnight. And you're like, fuck, Crypto Hawk, I missed out. Okay, alrighty then. Next paragraph, it says, now it's in dark black, bold, Deutsche Börse Group. Let me look in this paragraph. Okay, here we go. So what the fuck is Deutsche Börse? Deutsche Börse Group is one of the largest exchange organizations worldwide. It organizes markets. Oh, does it? Characterized by integrity, transparency, and safety for investors. See where they're getting at here? Safety for investors who invest capital and for companies that raise capital. See, all this exchange dumb shit going on with the FTX and people stealing money out the back door. We don't have a market. We don't have a crypto market. Any YouTuber or anybody who talks about, yeah, the crypto market today, they're fucked up. They have no idea what they're saying. You should run. You should really run. Okay. This is what we're talking about here. Organization, following Basel rules, having separate custody set up. So the guy, like the secretary, can't be stealing the money out of the pot, or Sam Bankman can't be buying another beanbag. See, these people like take their hands and take the money. No, this is what we're talking about here with R3 Corda and Deutsche Börse. They're going to do this shit right. Everything's legitimate. global regulations. Everybody's on the same page. This is how we get rich. You guys, you're getting XDC now at 4 cents. It's almost laughable. When this shit gets set up, global regulations kick in. They're going to be these institutions are coming. This shit's not going to be 4 cents. I'm telling you, it's going to go bam straight to $1,000 to $3,000 because all the trading in the world, you get it? All the trading, everything's going to be tokenized. We're talking about tokenized securities all the time. This is the real news you need to hear. Even though this is a 2018 article, this is what you need to hear. But Deutsche Börse, the reason we read the Deutsche Börse, because they just got done. See, what we're reading right now, they're going to make a partnership, 2018, okay? I got an article after this. I'm going to have to speed up the pace. It's an article dated 2021. And then the article we just read is, the first one is the most recent, like today's article. So we have in 2018, which is what we're reading right now. Here's what we're going to try working on. 2021, okay, we're done. Now we're going to start hooking up banks. And what we read very first is like they're almost ready to start this thing. Okay, that's what they're talking about. They're ready to start it. They're joining Apex. They're getting all the world hooked up as fast as they can. So that is what Deutsche Börse is, the largest exchange in the world. HQLA is a financial technology innovation firm that specializes in delivering liquidity management and collateral management. R3 is an enterprise software firm working with a network of over 200 banks. Do you hear that? 200. And this was in 2018. Oh my God. All the banks are, look, R3 is something you almost never hear of. They're like a ghost. They're like Ninja. Oh, you like Ninja? Yeah, they're like Ninja. You don't even hear these motherfuckers. R3, like I watch the news all the time. Crypto news. I barely see anything with R3. They're quiet. Okay. Back then in 2018, they're with 200 banks back then. And they're with financial institutions, regulators, trade associations, professional service firms, and technology companies. R3's global team of over 160 professionals in 9 countries is supported by over 2,000 technology, financial, and legal experts. Whoa, that's pretty impressive. I'm going to leave it at that. Let me check some comments and we'll go to our last article. Did you see Ted Cruz trying to ban CBDCs? Glad you found this, Hulk. The German banks are already using the 3Xs. My friend actually bought XLM from his bank. What? And they are holding it too. Yeah, see, that's how it's going to work. You're not going to hold it. No. That's what they're going to, because they're going to be living off the interest of stuff, not you. That's why we self-custody and we don't ever put shit on exchanges, because one day they're going to take it from me. I'm just letting you know. Everything I say comes true, right? Because I know how these fucks are. Not that I have a crystal ball. No, I've worked with criminals most of my career. Our government and the banking people are criminals. That's how I know what they're going to do, because I've worked with them all my career. June 1st or no longer. Okay, not a zip. XDC will be the first to move large. All brokers and commodity investment companies must be on board by June 1st or no longer trade. That's 56 trillion on XDC by June 1st. Do your own due diligence. Not a zip's got some information there, buddy. And how it's going to go, look, you're not going to get rich first, okay? So all these little fanboy, fangirl channels out there, oh, we're going to the moon. We will go last. And we're going to go with such a fucking struggle and a fight, okay? Because they're going to be slapping felony charges on people. They're going to be doing all kinds of, we'll be crawling across the finish line. And we'll just barely make it. We will make it, but we will barely. You're going to have to be brave. You're going to have to be willing to relocate to some other country. I'm not going to tell you for what. You can figure that shit out on your own. Some people are going to go to some other country and set up bank accounts and start over, change their name and all that stuff. I'm not condoning anything. I'm just telling you what some people are going to do. Because some people are not putting up with the bullshit, paying 30%, 40% tax. Oh my God, you got me fucked up. But yeah, we'll discuss that a little more later when it happens. But what's going to happen is the banks, well, the governments first get control of all the crypto. The banks then come in, they get all set up, stock exchanges, and then in the last minute, they all come together and join in. That's how it works. So you set up all the governments. That's why like Ripple's making deals with Singapore, with Thailand. So they get all the governments hooked up because the government's got the power and control. Then they share the technology with the banks. Maybe you hit a bank up. Maybe hit some of the banks up first because they're the ones who are really in control. Whatever it is, just go with it. Maybe hit the top banks up first because they're the one bribing all the politicians. So when the banks are hooked up, then they tell the politicians, hey, get your fucking shit together. We need to get rich. And then the banks who own tell their stockbroker buddies, hey, you guys need to get with this XRP shit and all the 3Xs. All of them get all linked up and tested out. And then we got to get the regulations. They're making everything look scary right now. They're not mentioning the word cryptocurrency. They call them digital asset or digital instruments. That's another good code word. And then at the last minute, they'll have some big fucking disaster. Crypto Hulk's already called. They're going to call national emergency in the United States. They will be taking crypto exchanges down, destroying them. All the banks will take over. I told you that already for 3 years now. You'll have 100 exchanges, and in the end, there'll be 10. Fortune teller, Crypto Hulk. And then at the end, when all the dust and smoke settles, and we come up and we look around, we'll be like, fuck. Then you go check your phone and you'll look at your ledger and you're like, oh my God, it finally happened. And then my job is done. All right, officially is done. Let's go to the last articulo. Now, this article is dated 2021, 2 years ago. Let's see. So we just got done seeing what was going on in 2018. They were developing this Corda stuff, getting it ready. And by 2021, they launch with these different banks and shit. So here we are a couple years after that. Let's see what's going on 2 years ago. Now, this article you may have to translate into English. I don't know. You'll see something pop up at the upper right corner of the screen. It'll show, I don't know, French or English. Just click on English if that's what you want. And let's see. You got Thomas. Thomas, thanks for your donation to the channel. Surya Death. Good old Thomas. All right. So we got this last article. Let me send it to you. Copy and paste. All right. Deutsche Börse, D7, whatever that means, maps out the road ahead for digital asset servicing and blockchain. Here we go. Here's the roadmap, okay? So in 2018, they started working on this project. 3 years later, they're done with the project. Now they're to the October of 2021. So not about a year and a half ago is when they're going out to the world now. For a year and a half now, they've been going to the world, linking up the stock exchanges and the banks together, okay? That's what this is. They're going out to the world. Following the news this week that Deutsche Börse has brought together a group of best-in-class technology providers to build a regulatory compliant, fully digital asset issuance, crypto issuance, full lifecycle management, custody, settlement platform based on their D7 infrastructure. And R3's Angie Walker explains the potential for digital distributed ledger technology to transform regulated markets. It's happening as we speak right now. They're all getting hooked up, okay? Meanwhile, the dumb shit channels are focusing on the Ripple trial, ignoring all this kind of shit that I'm talking about right now. R3 is one of the strategic technology partners powering the D7 infrastructure. There you go. It says here, the past 18 months have provided, so they've been working on shit for 18 months. So that was probably 2018 they started this. The past 18 months have provided an unprecedented impetus for change across financial services, with many businesses completely rethinking their ways of working, okay? Through a transformation of legacy infrastructures. That means they're taking the old system, everybody, and getting rid of it, making this new system. That's how we get rich. So they're working on it. We're seeing here that they're actually working on it. And they have been for the past couple of years almost. This presents a real opportunity for market participants, that means all the stock exchanges, to embrace these new technologies to affect material change. Let's go down the next paragraph. In recent decades, advances in electronic trading technology have slashed. See, here we go now. They're getting rid of all the people in the middle, and all the people in the middle know it. And they're fighting like hell for this distributed ledger technology. They don't want it, but they know they're going to have to. But they're going to have to change if they want to live. In recent decades, advances in electronic trading technology have slashed operating costs related to brokerage and execution. With digitization long established in the front office, now it's time for the industry to turn attention to tackling the middle and back office inefficiency. That means firing everybody and having the ledger take over. That's what it is. This is the critical next step for the digital transformation of capital markets, helping firms move the profit dial farther in their favor. That's us. Let me look at the next paragraph. By running post-trade processes on a mutualized ledger-based infrastructure, market participants will be able to work more efficiently across the greater variety of interoperable post-trade service lines. There we go. All delivered through a single common infrastructure, R3. I added that one. This allows for greater buying power through industry collaboration. Let me scroll down. Fortunately, the technology already exists to make this a reality. But an industry-wide shift is required to tackle this market. An industry-wide shift. You've got to go get all these countries. See, look, the people that are in power want to stay in power. They see that, especially in trade, stocks and bonds, they see this new technology and they're like, oh shit, we're going to lose out. We've got to change. But I don't want to change. It's going to cost a lot of money. We got to relearn all this shit. Then you're going to fucking die. So now they're trying to slow it down. Now they realize, oh shit, we've got to do this. That's the problem. So again, technology already exists to make this reality, but an industry-wide shift is required to tackle this market. And it says this market-wide challenge. It's a challenge. These stock exchanges all around the world are going to have to change, and they don't want to, but it's going to have to happen, okay? That's what's taking this so long. These little fuckers are dragging their feet, not wanting to go, and they're dragging, and pretty soon people are like, hey, just fuck it. Drive around them. Let them fucking die. So, therefore, the onus is on both the financial market infrastructures and their market participants to drive this change. See exactly what I'm talking about. You got to drive this change and to position themselves in the driving seat of a new, more agile and fiercely competitive asset class post-trade landscape. Pretty powerful stuff. Single version of the transaction. Let me see what's under there. Today, each trade creates multiple records for all parties, sometimes being replicated over 30 times with a single post-trade lifestyle, and must be reported, matched, valued, marginized, subject to risk, calculations, optimized, aggregated, nettled, reconciled, and more often all day, every day throughout the transaction's lifetime. Staggeringly, there can be over 50 vendors involved in processing each trade. See what I'm talking about? All these people are out of a fucking job. That's what's going on. There could be over 50 vendors involved in processing each trade. There's going to be 49 people out of work right there. Adding significant complexity, cost, and risk during its journey. It has been estimated that 50 to 80% of back office time is spent purely on reconciliation alone. So when they use this R3, they're going to save 50 to 80% of their costs. Oh man, how'd you like to have 80% less rent payment every month? Yeah. Distributed ledger technology, commonly referred to as blockchain, allows for a single version of the transaction, a golden record. What you see is what I see, alongside the enriched, matched trade data. So everyone's going to look on the ledger and it'll all be there. You don't need to make 50 different copies of it and give it to this person, give it to them, give it to them. No, everyone looks in the same place. Bam. All those other people are out of work. No wonder they've been trying to stonewall this or sandbag it or slow it down. Okay, next title will be future-proofing the post-trade environment. Let me just burn through this. Banks spend billions of dollars each year on outdated legacy post-trade systems and still must dedicate hundreds of personnel to processing, reporting, and reconciling trades. That's not working. It showed how COVID messed a lot of stuff up to where we need a blockchain. You know, talked about backlogs and stuff. I don't want to get into that. Next paragraph. Regulators are taking note. For example, the Bank of England, Ripple partner right there, has established a task force. And also in England, Ripple is on the Digital Pound Foundation because English money is the pound. So you got Bank of England did a proof of concept with Ripple and it passed, but they're not going to use it, right? And then Ripple's also going to make their money as well. Just thought I'd put that one out there. So Bank of England has established a task force aimed at tackling outdated post-trade infrastructures. Let me go on with this. Next paragraph. Ultimately, the buck stops. Next paragraph. Distributed ledger technology enables firms to create seamless interfaces between the ledger and legacy infrastructures. Talks about the technology that underpins the ledger, and we're talking about Corda's settler, which is the company R3, which is the crypto XDC. The technology that underpins the ledger means that firms can ensure interoperability between the current systems and the new world of ledger-based services, the whole new world. This enables low or no-risk transactions between the two worlds. The next section is titled Market Mutualized Post-Trade Infrastructure. Let me check the comment section here because I've been kind of yapping for a while. Jeremy, Robert Driscoll. Oh, hold on a second. So we got Thomas Suryadev. So now, Heather Smith, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I'm having a hell of a time buying XDC in Canada. Some people use VPNs. Why don't you give that a shot? Also, go to try these two sites. They might have XDC. www.changenow.io. So that's let me put that in there. Change now. I'll do that later. www.changenow.io and then www.coins.ph. Robert Driscoll, thanks for your donation. So much for the buyback. Laugh out loud. Jeremy, thanks again for your donation. Appreciate that. Oh, Kala is my love says you can buy XLM and swap it for XDC. There you go. That's a little trick. Darren White says Germany has been using XRP for SEPA transactions for about 2 years now. XRP Roofer is like everything is finally happening. It's coming together. That's what we're seeing right here. Thomas says, love your show, Hulk. Great info. You the best. No one is getting notice because YouTube blows speckled go. Oh my God, it's a good one. Okay, let me continue. Okay, we're at market mutualized post-trade infrastructure. Let me see what they got going here. For over 2 decades. So in the second paragraph, it's saying, today's world market participants, middle and back office functions have little, if any, shared infrastructure outside of central market infrastructure. So what's going on is this. Each stock market's working a little bit differently. One's using, let's say, Microsoft. Now that somebody else is using Apple. Somebody else is using Linux or whatever it is. So I'm just making up shit right now, okay? Somebody's using Project Zebra and someone's using Project Ding Dong, whatever you want to call it, okay? What Corda is doing is having one ledger that everybody uses, okay? And it settles lightning fast, it's secure. That's what's going on. Next title is Diminishing Dependency on Off-Ledger Services. The current post-trade disparate off-ledger infrastructure is costly, risky, and often materially restricts banks in their agility to grow. Let me skip that. Interoperability and the impact on settlement finality. For many, the biggest prize of all would be having settlement atomically. That's what XRP is famous for. I'm sure the Corda settler is what it does. It settles. So I'm sure it's atomic, just like XRP is. But Corda's settler is atomic for security, moving securities and stuff, whereas XRP Ledger is atomic for sending money payments. It's doing the same thing, but using different objects, let's say. They're telling us the Bank of England's going to have a CBDC. It says, introduction of services such as Bank of England's new omnibus account model for digital currencies means that synthetic wholesale CBDC is soon to become mainstream. They just told you right there. Post-trade services are ripe for innovation and transformational change over the coming 5 to 10 years. Interoperability between the ledger and today's platforms holds the key to releasing financial institutions market-wide from the technical binds in which they find themselves. This XDC is going to free up all the banks dealing with stocks and bonds, okay? Because you're going to go to your bank and say, hey, I want to buy some stock, because obviously they got financial advisors at the banks. So that's how they're going to be using all of it together. They're going to be using, okay, they're going to shoot money over from your bank account They're going to shoot the crypto from your bank account over to, let's say, the stock exchange. And the stock exchange is going to, and they're going to use XRP for that. And the stock exchange is going to use R3 Corda and use XDC to shoot your stocks to your account. See how that works? So it's kind of like maybe they end up being the same price. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know all these things. I'm just telling you. You've got to get the money to the stock exchange, and the stock exchange got to send that shit to you, but they can't send it on the ledger, the XRP ledger. They have to use the XDC ledger, okay? So if $1 million in cash, okay, if $1 million in XRP goes to the stock exchange, $1 million of securities has to go back to the bank using XDC. So it's going to be moving the same money. Got it? All righty then. I think that'll be it. Let me check some comments and stuff, but that's today's show. It's all I got for that. Well, that's 50 minutes right there. Man, Mateo, someone told me to buy BTC. I only buy XLM, XRP and XLM. Nick Hamilton, back at it again there. Nick, buddy, thanks for your donation, Nick Hamilton. Good show, Hulk. Good stuff. I do the same with H-bar and the ledger. I've lived all over in the military. It's not hard to go back. I never go back. I'm too old anyway. Fuck it. I'm going to be rich off this. So what we found out today was your ass needs to get XDC. I mean, look, 4 cents a piece. It might be worth the same as the XRP. I don't know. I'd imagine it probably won't, because you're not going to tokenize land on a securities platform. You're going to do that probably on the XRP ledger. But I'll tell you what, I think, I don't know, XDC should be at least half, the 66% of what the value of XRP is going to be. If you imagine all the stocks and bonds and shit, like, my God, you know? Oh, dear, good Lord. Hold on a minute. Nick Hamilton, thank you again for that donation in the channel. Really helps out. Nick Hamilton, thank you again. I think he can only I think that's what he said last show. He can only donate like $19 at a time because we're dealing with this fucking platform. Oh my God. Nick Hamilton, thanks again for your 1999 thing. So that was one. Okay, I just want to make sure I don't screw these up. Got that one, 2, 3. And then Nick Hamilton, here's 4. Thank you very much for your donation to the channel. I appreciate it. Oh God, that's too much. See, they fuck with this guy named Nick, and he can only, there's certain amounts that he can do. Like, he can't do $5 or $53. It's got to be like $19.99. Like, it's fucking stupid, right? That we got to put up with this shit. But and then Nick, thanks for your donation to the channel. The $19.99. Like, change it up a little bit. He can't, but it's fine. I totally appreciate it. He can't do $5 or nothing. Can you do like $1 or $2? Or I think it's just like, he told us that was like $19.99 is all he's able to do or some shit. I'm like, what? That's fucking weird. But that's cool because some people don't even have a donate button. Okay, got it. So that's what we're looking at here. Okay, is this XDC is right now, as we say, the Corda Settler is already installed in the Börse. Nick Hamilton, thanks for your $19.99. Okay, he says here, only lets me donate. Oh my gosh. Dude, I never heard of this shit before. It's always on this channel, right? Only lets me donate $19.99. Wow, that's really fucking screwed up. Son of a bitch. They don't want you guys seeing the stuff that I'm teaching, all right? So I'm showing you now. Let's say you just want to buy, you only got so much money. I mean, now I think it's very clear now that XDC is linking up, has been linking up with all the stock markets in the world. So all the stocks, bonds, mutual funds, derivatives, swaps, whatever the fuck calls, whatever it is. I don't know the stock shit, right? That's XDC, everybody. Nick Hamilton, thank you for the 1999. This is too funny, I swear. Thanks for that. Like, how can they do it? They just do it to the channel. It's really not cool. Michael, what does Michael have to say? Thank you so much for your time, deep diving, and your hard work organizing the daily education of the troops here at Crypto Hulk University. Sinbad, won't hurt me if it rugs. I've gotten my lumps and still standing. I'm a warrior. And then Paul thanks Nick. Nick, thanks for the support. Hulk and his channel. Yeah. But I don't find almost any news on R3. They're like I said, a ninja. You don't hear them. They're working away. Like, I've never seen Santa's elf, like a Santa elf working, making shoes or toys for children. I've never seen that shit. And that's what R3 is. They're going all around the world. All this, I don't know how much, but you could do a Google search right now. And you could do a Google search. Nick Hamilton, you're an XRP legend. Oh, how fun. But yeah, you could do a search right now and find out, like, what are all the stocks, bonds, derivatives, everything worth? And then we know that there's 100 billion XRP. You only got maybe 50 billion released. I think they're going to probably keep that number around there. Maybe they're not going to release all of them at once. Trust me, they're not doing it. 1776. Well. Jason, thank you very much for that patriotic donation. But $1 bill a month after the lawsuit. Nick's, I like that. Hulk's the legend. Nick Hamilton says, Hulk's the legend. Gosh. So basically now, if you didn't know a whole lot, oh, dang. Okay. Deling B drops down a fat. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's totally cool. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's a huge donation. Nick Hamilton, just supporting. Wow. This is very humbling. Very humbling indeed. So making it rain. Oh yeah, it certainly is. But XRP will be the only one with clarity. XDC will have to go to court next. No. That's what the other channels don't tell you, because all they focus on is dumb shit, all right? And whatever it does go to court, look, I just showed you how the world is going to be trading using XDC, the court platform. We already know XRP does the same things with the central banks. And you're going to have Stellar, in my opinion, probably with retail money, with if our government makes a retail dollar or something kind of like that, that's where Stellar would come in, okay? So they're all working together, and Stellar is kind of quiet too. I don't follow Stellar that much. Nick Hamilton, thanks for your donation. It says glitching on 1999. That is something else. Thank you very much. But yeah, so you don't see much news on this R3 shit. That's why I had to do. I know the article. The one article was from. Let's look at it. It was about 6 hours ago. It says Apex is joining Deutsche Börse for crypto finances. So now Deutsche added another. Look, they're all working together. Bank of England is going to be using XRP. We already know this. And they're going to be using XDC. Because banks, remember, they're sending money. A bank will send a stock market money using XRP. The stock market will send the Bank of England using the Corda settler. Will send them the XDCs, like that kind of thing. That's how this goes. They're using all three. So it doesn't matter which one you get, because they're all, look, I already said it earlier. If the bank sends $1 trillion to a stock market, the stock market's going to send back $1 trillion using Corda. Same thing. All right. The only thing that's different is land is not a stock or a bond. So when somebody tokenizes their racehorse, now that might be considered a security. If everybody jumps in on that racehorse and the value goes up, I think that's considered like a security of some sort. I don't know exactly what that would be called, but that would be like a security when you rely on the efforts of others. So, I mean, I don't know. XDC is going to be massive. That's what I do know. Okay. The SS Crypto C. Thanks for your donation. Totally appreciate that. But you see a lot by searching XDC and Zinfin. Zinfin. So yeah, there you have it. I think that'll be a wrap. We're at like an hour. We got a good amount of understanding. You've seen the connections in there. Bank of England was in there discussing some stuff, and XDC is a serious one to consider. The 3Xs, I mean, if you just want to get all your money and get the 3Xs, you can do that shit. If you want to try other cool shit, like we went over one of the other ISOs, I forgot it, but it was going to deal with going inside cars and cars communicating to others. I forgot what crypto that was. I showed something on it like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I know I'll think of it when the show's over. Nick's bags are full. So are mine. Hopefully you guys get your bags full too. I don't know when this shit takes off, but we're reading articles. See, I like looking at like, what are the fucking whales doing? What's Deutsche Börse doing? I don't care what the fucking court trial's going. That's a fucking waste of time, you guys. That shit is so fucking played out like an 80-year-old hooker. What we need to focus on is what we did tonight. Deutsche Börse, the most massive crypto, actually, the most massive stock exchange in the world that's tokenizing or cryptoizing securities. And they're using XDC. I think that's very fucking important to talk about. Not this fucking trial and give you updates. All that's so stupid. These people talk about all this dumb shit. Or what chart analysis person is saying this? And what chart analysis and what's the underground triangle or whatever the fuck. You see how fucking stupid these shows? It's almost like embarrassing. These people have these fucking shows. I'm showing you right here, the biggest stock exchange in the world practically is getting that XDC on, right? That's pretty fucking important for a new person. Who the fuck cares what some cartoonist person is drawing, trying to show hidden meanings in crypto? Dude, that stuff is so fucking stupid. This show has meaning. If you watch my show, you have to become a millionaire. Like, so you have to. It's too fucking easy. And it's like $5 a month if you want to be a member and show some support, you know? I mean, where the fuck are you going to go for that? These people are going to charge you so much fucking money just to tell you what I told. They're not going to even teach you the shit that you learn on this channel because it requires work. I've got to study this shit and find these articles. I got to pull them out of my ass, right? And say, bam, look at this. It's like, it's a lot of fucking work. Nick Hamilton, thank you for the donation to the channel, the $19.99. I haven't seen that one yet. But yeah. All right. I think I'm going to call it a wrap. I've already said that already. I got to start working on another show. Tomorrow's show, I've got to take somebody to a dentist in the morning. And I think I got to be there at the house at 7:30. So I got to do a show. I could do a show at 6:30. But that shit can't go more than 30 to 45 minutes because I got to be at their house at 7:30. So I'll have to just keep my eye on the clock tomorrow in the morning. Yeah, why don't you hit the like button? Quit being a greedy bastard. Hit the fucking like button. If I got 539 people on the show, I want 3,000 likes. But Crypto Hulk, is that math correct? Yes, because people come and go, so it's relative on how many people actually watch. Probably about 1,000 people watch the show. But Nick Hamilton, thank you for your $19.99 just over and over. That's so funny. I love it. That tells me I'm doing my job because YT is trying to jam me up so fucking bad. I must be doing something right. They're trying to slow this guy down. This guy, for people that are new, now he would come in at times and just bam, drop like $400 or $500 like that. And I was like, what the fuck? But you see, YT can't handle that. So they're trying to slow this dude down. See what I mean? And I'm not asking to do that ever again, but I'm just saying, like, they shut him down because that's what he does. During a show, he's not going to be able to just drop $3-4, say hi, bye, and go. No, they're trying to fuck things up. But anyhow, just that's enough. I'm very grateful for the people that have helped the channel and stuff, but that's enough. Been more than generous and stuff. So I'm gonna get back to work. Sorry, Cassie, my YouTube froze. Hey, so yeah, I gotta go back and look through the internet. I'm gonna try to put together a great show for tomorrow. Buffering, badgered, messing with the show. It's a damn shame. Nick, good night. Thank you very much. And thank everybody here that donated what they could afford. That's what it's about. You know, whether it's $2, I understand everybody's in different situations. One day, I'm trying to get you out of that situation. That's why I make this fucking show. So if you have nothing, then you have nothing. I don't have a problem with that. Okay? I'm trying to teach you shit. Fuck, everybody can watch the show. Just not everybody can ask questions, you know? MKP, thanks for your donation. Appreciate that. So I'm going to try to work on something here for a couple hours and see what I can come up with. I'm going to scan all over the internet, probably hit up 20 internet crypto type news stations and see what I can find for you guys in the morning. I think that'll be it. Thank you for showing up, and I'll see you again in my next program.